Welcome dear children. This video is for class 10 students and the chapter that I am taking is A Letter to God. Children, I have already given you the summary of the chapter and today I am going to explain the chapter line by line. Now children, we start with the chapter. The first paragraph, page number 3. The house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower. Throughout the morning, Lencho, who knew his fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. Lencho's house is at the top of a hill. उसका घर जो है वो एक hill के ऊपर है और it is the only one in the entire valley. From that height, from that hill, उस hill के ऊपर से one could see the river and the field of ripe corn that belonged to Lencho. And that field was dotted with, it was full of flowers. पूरे उसका जो field है, जो खेत है, उसके अंदर पूरे फूलों से वो भरा हुआ है. Means now he was expecting a good harvest and he was about to sell it and earn money. लेकिन वो उससे पहले he is waiting for some rain for his crops. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, means some heavy rain. He was expecting some heavy rain before he could harvest the crops. Throughout the morning, Lencho, who knew his fields intimately, he would know his fields intimately, very closely. He was looking towards which direction? Northeast. Because from that direction, rain clouds typically approach in that region. सुबह से ही लेंचो जो है वो नॉर्थ ईस्ट डायरेक्शन में देख रहा था क्योंकि वो रेनी क्लाउड्स एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था कि शायद उधर से कुछ क्लाउड्स आएंगे और ही वुड गेट सम रेन. नाउ वी स्टार्ट विद द नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. नाउ वी आर रियली गोइंग टू गेट सम वाटर वुमन. प्रोबेबली ही इज टॉकिंग टू हिज वाइफ. द वुमन हु वाज प्रिपेयरिंग सपर, शी वाज प्रिपेयरिंग फूड, डिनर, replied, "Yes, God willing." Means if God wills, they will have rain. The older boys were working in the field while the smaller ones were playing near the house until the woman called to them all, "Come for dinner." It was during the meal that, just as Lencho had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. Probably Lencho saw some clouds in the sky. That is why he said that now we are really going to get some water, means some rain. And the woman, means his wife, replied, "Yes, if God wills, we will definitely have some rain." Now the woman of the house, means Lencho's wife, she had prepared the dinner and the older boys, they were working in the fields and the smaller ones, they were playing outside. And उसके बाद जब खाना बन गया तो लेंचो की वाइफ ने सबको खाने पर बुलाया. Come for the dinner, it is ready. As Lencho had already predicted, जो उसने guess किया है, speculate किया है, he could see now that it had started raining. Now children, page number 4, we start from second line. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. The air was fresh and sweet. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. And when he returned, he exclaimed, "These aren't raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces, and the little ones are 5s." One could see large, huge, and dark clouds approaching from which direction? Northeast direction. Here the author has used a metaphor comparing clouds with the mountains. The air was fresh and sweet. The air was very pleasant and sweet smelling because of the rain. The man went out. Who is the man? Lencho. Lencho went out just for one reason, just to feel that rain, because he was so happy that it had started raining. Just to enjoy that rain, He went out and he could feel that rain on his body. वो बहुत खुश था कि बारिश हो गई है और उस बारिश की वजह से अब वो अच्छी क्रॉप्स उसको मिलेंगी और वो खूब पैसे कमाएगा. एंड जब वो वापस आया, व्हेन ही रिटर्न्ड ही एक्सक्लेम्ड, उसने बहुत खुशी से बोला, एक्सक्लेमेटरी मार्क किया, एक्सक्लेम्ड, देयर दीज आरंट रेन ड्रॉप्स, ये रेन ड्रॉप्स नहीं हैं, ये क्या गिर रहा है स्काई से, दे आर न्यू कॉइन्स. उसके लिए वो मनी है, उसके लिए वो पैसा है. द बिग ड्रॉप्स, एंड ही सेड, द बिग ड्रॉप्स आर 10 cents. Cent, children, is 1/100th of a dollar. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5s. He's comparing those raindrops, the big ones as well as the small ones, with the coins, as he is going to earn money after selling his crops. Next paragraph now. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. These truly did resemble new silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. Lencho was very happy, satisfied, and now, as it was raining heavily, and he considered his ripe cornfield with flowers as if they were draped means they were covered or wrapped in a curtain of rain. But soon something unexpectedly happened. Suddenly a strong wind started blowing, and along with the rain, very large hailstones. Now what was falling along with the rain? Hailstones. They began to fall. ओले पड़ने लगे, जिसे हम कहते हैं. These truly did resemble new silver coins. जैसे सिल्वर कॉइन्स होते हैं बड़े बड़े, बहुत बड़े बड़े ओले गिरने लगे. And the boys, means Lencho's children, his sons, they went out. They exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls, as children normally do. Okay, they were also children. We also used to do it when we were small. We would go out and collect some hailstones. Lencho's children also, his sons also, they ran out to collect some hailstones. The author has compared those hailstones with the frozen pearls. Now children, next paragraph. It is really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. I hope it passes quickly. It did not pass quickly. For an hour the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. Initially, Lencho was very happy when it started raining. But as the strong wind started to blow and the hailstones began to fall, Lencho was very tensed and worried. क्योंकि अब almost 1 घंटे से जो है वो hailstones गिर रहे थे, ओले गिर रहे थे, और वो होप कर रहा था, गॉड से प्रे कर रहा था कि ये सब जल्दी ही रुक जाए, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ. Everywhere he could see the hailstones in the garden, on the house, the hillside, the cornfield and the whole valley. और ऐसा लग रहा था मानो हर जगह पर किसी ने नमक बिछा दिया हो. His cornfield was also white now with hailstones. Now next paragraph. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons, Children, because of the hailstones, all the leaves from the trees had fallen. And Lencho's cornfield was totally destroyed. Even the flowers on those corn plants, they were gone now. उसके जो फील्ड में जो क्रॉप्स थे उनके सारे फ्लावर्स गिर गए, और उसका जो कॉर्न का जो क्रॉप था वो पूरा डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया, और पेड़ों से सब पत्ते झड़ चुके थे बिकॉज ऑफ द हेल्स. नाउ लेंचो वॉज फिल्ड विद सैडनेस. वो बहुत उदास था, बहुत डिसअपॉइंटेड था, अपसेट था, क्योंकि अब वो उसके पास कोई क्रॉप नहीं है बेचने के लिए. तो हाउ विल ही अर्न मनी नाउ? When the hailstorm stopped, he talked to his sons. What did he say? We read now. A plague of locusts would have left us more than this. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. That night was a sorrowful one. All our work for nothing. There is no one who can help us. We will all go hungry this year. Children, locusts are the insects, flying insects that eat and destroy crops. Now, what Lencho is saying here to his sons, that even a large number of those insects, those locusts, they would have not destroyed the field like this. But the hails have left nothing. The cornfield was completely destroyed. उसका जो field है वो बिल्कुल ही खत्म हो गया था. This year we will have no corn. He is saying कि उस साल उनके लिए कोई भी अब फसल नहीं है, कोई कॉर्न नहीं होगा उनके खेतों में. And that night was really sad for Lencho. He said that all his work had gone in vain. All our work for nothing. It is all, whatever work he had done, it was all useless now because of that rain and the hailstorm. There is no one who can help us. Obviously, there was no one. He used to live all alone there. We have read in the beginning, the only house there, okay, on the top of the hill. We will all go hungry this year. They would not be able to sell the crops because there was no crop left, no corn left in the field, and they all had to go hungry without money. Now, next paragraph. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope: help from God. Don't be so upset, even though this seems like a total loss. Remember, no one dies of hunger. That is what they say, no one dies of hunger. Now, all the people there in that house, that solitary house means lonely house, because that was the only house there in that valley on the top of the hill. Lencho and other people, they were now thinking of only one hope. That was help from God. Lencho said that God has seen everything and he would not let them die of hunger. Now, next line. All through the night, Lencho thought only of this one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. Lencho was an ox of a man, working like an animal in the fields, but still he knew how to write. The following Sunday, at daybreak, he began to write a letter, which he himself would carry to town and place in the mail. इस टफ टाइम में वो सब एक साथ थे and they all were supporting each other. Now Lencho, he was the ox of a man, means very hard working. बहुत ज़्यादा काम करने वाला था वो. लेकिन though he would work in the fields, but he was not illiterate. He knew how to write. उसको लिखना आता था and he decided to write a letter to God. Following Sunday at daybreak, he started writing a letter to God, जो वो खुद लेकर जाएगा टाउन में और खुद ही मेल बॉक्स में डालेगा. उसने गॉड को लिखा लेटर में कि अगर आपने मेरी हेल्प नहीं की तो इस साल मैं और मेरी फैमिली हम दोनों भूखे रह जाएंगे, बिकॉज ही डिड नॉट हैव एनी मनी टू सर्वाइव. एंड ही आस्क्ड गॉड दैट ही नीडेड 100 पैसोस, क्योंकि वो अपने खेतों में दोबारा से बीज डालेगा और फिर जब तक क्रॉप्स नहीं आती तो उसको तब तक के टाइम के लिए पैसा चाहिए खाना खाने के लिए. एंड देन ही रोट कि उसके साथ क्या क्या हुआ. एंड ऑन द एनवेलप whose address he wrote? God. He wrote only to God because he did not know the complete address. And he went to the post office, he put a stamp on the letter and he dropped the letter into the mailbox. Let us now see the next paragraph. One of the employees, who was a postman and also helped at the post office, went to his boss, laughing heartily, and showed him the letter to God. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. The postmaster, a fat, amiable fellow, also broke out laughing. But almost immediately he turned serious and, tapping the letter on his desk, commented, "What faith! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter," starting up a correspondence with God. पोस्ट ऑफिस का एक एम्प्लॉय जो कि वहां पर पोस्टमैन की तरह से काम करता था, ही सॉ दैट लेटर अड्रेस टू गॉड एंड ही लाफ्ड, क्योंकि गॉड को हम लेटर नहीं लिख सकते, ना ही पोस्टमैन गॉड को लेटर दे सकता था. उसने सोचा शायद किसी ने मजाक से लेटर लिख दिया होगा. एंड ही शोड दैट लेटर टू हिज बॉस. हु वाज द बॉस? द पोस्टमास्टर. पोस्टमास्टर जो कि एक थोड़ा फैट मीन्स मोटा लेकिन एक अच्छी नेचर का इंसान था. He saw that letter. He also laughed. But soon he became serious. He put the letter on the desk. That made a soft sound. Tapping. Tapping means making some soft sound. He was surprised to see Lencho's faith in God. उसने सोचा काश उसका भी गॉड में इतना ही फेथ होता जितना उस इंसान का है जिसने ये लेटर लिखा है. And the man means Lencho. He wanted a reply from God. Now children, next paragraph, page number 6. So, in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea. Answer the letter. But when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it, he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper. But he stuck to his resolution. He asked for money from his employees. He himself gave part of his salary, and several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. The postmaster did not want to shake Lencho's faith in God. He thought of giving reply to that letter. लेकिन जब उसने वो उसका लेटर पढ़ा, he realized कि खाली लेटर का जवाब देने से बात नहीं बनेगी. उसे पैसों का भी अरेंजमेंट करना पड़ेगा. He decided to send money to Lencho. He talked to the post office employees, his friends, and he himself gave part of salary as charity. Now, next paragraph. It was impossible for him to gather together the 100 pesos. So he was able to send the farmer only a little more than half. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho, and with it a letter containing only a single word as a signature, God. चिल्ड्रन पोस्टमास्टर के लिए ये पॉसिबल नहीं था कि वो 100 पैसोस कलेक्ट कर सके. सो ही कुड कलेक्ट लिटिल मोर देन हाफ ऑफ द अमाउंट दैट लेंचो हैड आस्क्ड फॉर. वी विल कम टू नो इन द लेटर पार्ट ऑफ द चैप्टर हाउ मच ही कुड कलेक्ट. ही पुट दैट मनी इन एन एनवलप. उसने वो एक एनवलप में डाला और लेंचो का एड्रेस लिखकर उसने वो लेटर बंद कर दिया. लेकिन उसके अंदर एक पेपर डाला जिसके ऊपर एक सिंगल लेटर लिखा था, सिंगल वर्ड लिखा था रादर, दैट वाज गॉड. नाउ वी स्टार्ट विद द नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. द फॉलोइंग संडे लेंचो केम अ बिट अर्लियर than usual to ask if there was a letter for him. It was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment of a man who has performed a good deed, looked on from his office. Next Sunday, Lencho, he went to the post office to ask if there was any letter for him because he was expecting a letter from God. वो expect कर रहा था कि God उसके letter का reply करेंगे. The postman himself handed over the letter to Lencho, and postmaster who had collected the money and who had put that money in the envelope, he was feeling satisfied, contented, that yes, at least he was able to do a good deed. He now looked at Lencho sitting in his office because he was expecting कि Lencho बहुत खुश होगा जब वो money देखेगा तो. Next paragraph. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Such was his confidence. But he became angry when he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. When Lencho opened the letter, he showed no emotions. But he was angry when he counted the money. जब उसने वो पैसे काउंट किए जो एनवलप में थे, वो नाराज हो गया क्योंकि उसने गॉड को 100 पैसों के लिए बोला था और उसको कम पैसे मिले. एंड ही वॉज कॉन्फिडेंट कि गॉड ये मिस्टेक नहीं कर सकते कि उसने जितने पैसे मांगे हैं वो उससे कम देंगे उसको. Children, now we come to the last paragraph of the chapter. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. On the public writing table, he started to write, with much wrinkling on his brow, caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp, which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. It said, God, of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest, since I need it very much. But don't send it to me through the mail, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Lencho. Children, Lencho was so angry that he immediately decided to write another letter to God. उसने पोस्ट ऑफिस से ही पेन और पेपर लिया और वो वहीं पर ही बैठकर लेटर लिखने लगा. With much wrinkling on his brow means he was angry while writing another letter, making another request to God to send him the full amount or rather the remaining amount. उसने एनवलप पर स्टैंप लगाया और लेटर मेल बॉक्स में डाल दिया. Postmaster was so anxious to read the content of Lencho's letter. When Lencho left, he immediately took out the letter and started reading the content. Lencho ने लेटर में लिखा था कि ओ गॉड, मुझे केवल 70 पैसोस मिले हैं, बाकी के पैसे मुझे आप भेज दो क्योंकि मुझे बहुत ज़रूरत है. He had asked God for how much amount? 100 pesos, but he received only 70. He asked God not to send money through mail because post office employees could steal some money out of that. He called them a bunch of crooks. He doubted the integrity of the people in the post office, whereas the reality was, सच्चाई क्या थी कि पोस्ट ऑफिस के लोगों ने ही उसके लिए वो 70 पैसोस कलेक्ट किए थे, लेकिन वो उन पर शक कर रहा था कि उन लोगों ने उसके 30 पैसोस चुरा लिए हैं. स्टूडेंट, पेज नंबर 5 पर जो आपके क्वेश्चंस दिए हुए हैं उनके आंसर्स मैंने अपनी पहली वीडियो में डिस्कस कर लिए हैं, जिसमें मैंने आपको चैप्टर की कंप्लीट समरी बताई है. अब हम आते हैं पेज नंबर 6 और 7 पर जो क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं उनके क्या आंसर्स हैं. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, हु और व्हाट डिड लेंचो हैव फेथ इन? व्हाट डिड ही डू? लेंचो हैड डीप फेथ इन गॉड. When his fields were destroyed, he wrote a letter to God asking for 100 pesos for survival and to sow the seeds again. Now, second question, who read the letter? A postman who was an employee of the post office. He read Lencho's letter. Now, question number 3, what did the postmaster do then? The postmaster was surprised to see Lencho's faith in God. He did not want this faith to be shaken, so he decided to collect some money and send it to Lencho through mail. Now questions on page number 7. First is, was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? Answer is no. Lencho was not surprised on seeing the letter because he had deep faith in God and he knew that God would reply to his letter. Second question is, what made him angry? When Lencho opened the envelope, he found that God had sent only 70 pesos, not 100. He got angry. He thought that rest of the money had been stolen by the post office employees. Now children, I give you the meanings of the difficult words. Note down with the pencil only. Crest, top of a hill. Downpour, heavy rainfall. Intimately, closely. Predicted means to tell in advance or to foretell. Draped means covered or wrapped. Locusts, insects which fly in big swarms or groups and they destroy crops. Conscience means an inner sense of right and wrong. Peso means a currency of several Latin American countries. Solitary means lonely, amiable, very friendly and pleasant by nature. Contentment means satisfaction. I hope children chapter is clear to you. You have understood it well. इंतजार कीजिए मेरी अगली वीडियो का. Like the video, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends also. Thanks for watching.